Okay, going to take a look at a political ad and show you some of the tricks of the trade. IM-17 is a law that will allow people to continue to see their own doctors if their insurance or employment changes. We're using an ad that uses broad general claims without any evidence or substantiation whatsoever, which is trick number one you have to watch out for because you see it a lot in political ads.
So let's go ahead and roll the spot here.
Initiated Measure 17.
Okay, pause it already.
South Dakota is actually two cultural and media markets, East River and West River. This scene says, "Hey, West River, this is about you too. Note the building storm look," though they could have added a little lightning or thunder or something like that. Yeah, like that.
And notice the word bad right out of the gates.
Bad. Sweeping generalization number one. IM-17 is bad, and you'd expect that from a no-vote group, but let's wait for them to tell us why as the spot goes on.
It's a bad deal for South Dakotans.
Note that we're East River in farm country now with the amber waves of grain, meaning we're the good guys. It looks like the spooky end of the movie Gladiator.
Another mandate with more government control over health care.
Oh, whoa. Lots just happened here. First, the copy, another mandate. Well, whether it's a mandate or not, it has nothing to do with the content of the bill. Don't text while driving is a popular mandate, so not all mandates are necessarily bad. What they're doing here is connecting IM-17 with fears that people have regarding Obamacare, even though there is no connection, and IM-17 actually frees patients from its potential effects by ensuring that people can see their own doctor. This shot says to the younger folk, "It'll hurt grandma," and to older people who vote like clockwork, it says, "It'll hurt you," even though IM-17 has absolutely no effect on Medicare patients. And this is stock footage from who knows where of an old woman struggling in a dark-shaded, lonely hallway.
And while we worry about...
Who are these people? The spot is using this shot for its darkness. IM-17 is dark and gloomy. And these people, trust me, aren't doctors. They are stock footage, and they are actors.
And while we worry about higher costs...
Another person not affected by IM-17.
Who is that anyway? Kenny? I guess you should have knew when to fold him.
Is it raining outside, or is it just gloomy?
Initiated Measure 17 will increase the cost of health care.
More stock footage out of focus to make viewers uncomfortable. There's another walker. Medicare folks aren't affected, using people who will not be impacted to broaden the base to vote against IM-17. They're scaring older folks who vote a lot and suggesting that mom and dad will be in trouble to the younger folks.
Demanding we pay more.
Now look at this shot, slowed way down. A guy shaking his head, no. And why is he doing that in front of his loved one, the sick person? It's not particularly uplifting. Would you shake your head in despair about the cost she's incurring in front of your sick wife? I think not. So far, we're halfway through. We've got bad bill, although they've said more legislation without saying why it's bad. And now on to another general claim, increase costs, demanding, not requesting that we pay more, demanding that we pay more. Let's see why they say it'll raise costs.
Can we afford to pay more for health care?
That's a question most people would have to answer no. This is a great technique. They haven't provided any evidence as to why costs would go up. They're just trying to make you say in your head, no. They ask that question. Again, it's not evidence. It's merely a technique. They're asking you to assume that they're telling the truth. And here's another worried Medicare guy who is not affected by the bill. Next, will they provide us some evidence about cost increases? Let's see.
Do we want more government control over healthcare decisions?
Back to government control again. Nothing about cost increases or why. Even though IM-17 is enabling, not restricting patients, they're talking about government control. And who are these people? Government bureaucrats secretly planning how to kill your grandma in a dark stairway?
Initiated Measure 17 will do just that.
And this guy, he's on Facebook, really. Or maybe playing solitaire. In the dark.
Protect your health care.
Protect your health care? Woo, third generality. Healthcare as a whole is going to implode. Nothing is going to happen to your health care. Just another generality. Granny, they are out to get her. Wait a minute. Stock footage again. Matter of fact, here are some other shots they could have bought for this spot. Sorry to burst that bubble in your mind.
Vote no on 17.
An empty wheelchair in a cold, dark hallway.
It's a miracle.
They finally did get Granny, all because they had a choice of which doctor to select.
Stop higher healthcare costs.
One final piano tinkle, and there you have it. Sweeping generalities, zero substance, no evidence whatsoever. Claims that costs will increase are unfounded, not supported by either history or study, just scary store-bought visuals. When evaluating political ads, ask yourself, are they providing evidence? Are they substantiating their claims? Or are they just showing me scary pictures and ringing my bell? Well, you do deserve to be able to choose your own doctor. The opposition to IM-17 has just demonstrated that there's no real reason why you shouldn't.